So think about this for a moment. You're a Middle Eastern hijab wearing person that is from an Iranian family and lived in Iran, and the culture of Iran is well known in America. And you watched a lot of TV shows like Baywatch, or you watched Laguna Beach, or you watched the Kardashians growing up, but you're from the Middle East with lots of money. So you have lots of money, lots of people. They're controlling you without controlling you. So you're very rigid in who you are. You're 100% through and through. You're Iranian. You praise yourself because you're Persians, all of you. Every Persian out there is literally like, every other word out of their mouth is I'm Persian. It's like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody wants to be Persian, just to let these people know. But it's like a cult to tell you without telling you that they're better than you. Because our countrymen starved people, and that's a very strong characteristic. It's like they tell themselves these things. It's evil. When you starve your people, that's evil. And that's what Monovan was on a television show about. The Shahs of Sunset. Sunset means lights go out. Anywho, rewinding to growing up in Iran with the Shah as an elite conversation, you weren't a Christian if you were calling yourself a Shah, and you're definitely not a Christian if you're Persian. Especially if you show yourself walking into a mosque. Because that would be very frowned upon. In the Mormon church, if you're not Mormon, you're not allowed to go into the space of Mormonism. So it's very interesting, all the different dynamics that they try to work into their content. But we're like kind of digressing a little here. So everything about their content is a complete lie, especially when you wear the Muslim t-shirt that says Christian Dior and stand in front of a Christmas tree with no ornaments. Anywho, back to the conversation around growing up in Persian lifestyle of lots of money, where your parents have lots of money, your grandparents have, really it's the grandparents that have a lot of money off of oil. You watch Laguna Beach and you're watching the Kardashians, and then all of a sudden you decide to move to Los Angeles to live the life of a Hollywood celebrity because you tell yourself that you want to be a journalist. And you think being a journalist is what Laguna Beach and Kim Kardashian does. But you're told throughout your whole life how wonderful Persians are, how wonderful everything is, how wonderful you are, how great you are, how rich you are, how above all, you are above all, you are better than other people, is what Mona Van's family tells her. You are better than them. You are better than that. You are better. Look how perfect this is. Perfection is all there is. We are perfect. Look at us, perfect Persians. While they look at Americans and try to take on the traits of American, but they're 100% through and through straight-laced, faced, boring-ass Persians. So they create a brand and an image that they're American Persian, but it's not. They're not anywhere near American. They're all about being Persian. Literally everything out of her fucking mouth is Persian nuts, Persian this, Persian this, Persian that, Persian this. And you, in your mind as an American, nothing in your mind goes off for a radar to say that this shit ain't right. That your well-being might be at risk to surround yourself with a fucking Persian. That watching her content might be a question of your own mentality. Considering 9/11 and anything from the Middle East as dog shit. The fact that they only have in Israel this much land compared to this much land, and then Americans are telling us that Americans are the bad guys for supporting a little bit of land that has Jerusalem on it. You might want to consider that Mona Van has a lot to do with that. And Hamas, which is in Qatar, who told her how wonderful she was, as there's many, many videos showing her in Qatar looking like she owns the city. You might want to consider that picture where Gary Vee was talking crypto out of Qatar, that they told him he was going to have to either date Mona Van or they were going to do something to the Americans, such as bomb another building in New York City. So that would be extortion, would it not? I mean, that look on his face tells a whole lot, considering that when he goes to Qatar, her bitch ass is always there standing erotically looking around as if she's so important. All those cars and all those dinners and all those tall buildings and all that beautifulness. Life with you is beautiful. So you're walking around 100% Persian, pretending to take on the culture of America, but you literally are teaching Persian culture through American, trying to change culture to be Persian. But the names are different, but you're trying to take American, which is all like apple pie and shit, and try to occur as if Persian's that thing. But it clearly is you sitting on a fucking yacht with your goddamn legs spread while Sophia Bush buries her head in your puss. Talking about decaf coffee and clean eating and clean water and all this other dumb shit. Literally, her whole entire content has been based off the Democrats' bullshit. Standing in front of the window with a water glass saying, "We don't have clean water." What the fuck are you talking about, lady? While you giggle and laugh on Pix 11 News, 9/11, P11. 9 is a P backwards. While she talks about staging food, and then you as audience, you either are interested. I'm surprised that any New Yorker would stand for that shit. And then you spew that shit all over New York City. What, because she's engaged to a fucking freak from Russia? Forced into this fucking dumb shit relationship to violate American citizens' rights? Keep that shit behind the scenes, Gary Vee. No one's fucking interested in your fucking bitch ass fiance. What part of that don't you fucking get? No one's interested in anything she has to say out her fucking mouth. It's like watching a child speak about their ABCs. Functional medicine. Eating clean got me interested in functional medicine. While you stage a whole scenario of a script to talk about abso-fucking-lutely nothing, where you're going to recite the 15 vegetables and fruits that need to be organic. Are you fucking kidding me right now? While Ken Cook, an environmentalist who hosts CleanCon, says, "You're so pretty. We're going to do so much for the environment when we're going to show your Persian self as we say, don't eat milk and cheese. Don't eat butter." And then another woman who's her bestie from Dear Media saying, "Oh, well, I don't think people drink enough milk now." Oh, wait a minute. So now you're going to tell me that people don't drink enough milk? But you just said that you don't like to eat dairy. So now they're putting preservatives in the milk because the milk doesn't leave the shelves fast enough because everybody's buying almond, which is not almond juice, which is not even almond milk. Milk is come from an animal. So they coined almond milk and coconut milk, but it's really coconut juice and coconut or almond juice. But milk sounds more appealing in the marketing shelves. It's like you soak water in almonds and then you make it white. What do you add? Food coloring? To make it look like milk? You all are mentally fucking ill. You all are mentally fucking ill. We hate all of you. You all make us all fucking sick to our stomachs. Yet no one else in the delusional land of existing in it No one's doing anything about it, so why would they change? All you do is rat race after their asses.